pines, painting gold across your eyes. That old dirt road, that pickup's hum, felt like the whole wide world was ours alone. Your hand in mine, so soft, so still, like morning dew on a windowsill. And in that quiet summer air, I found a kind of heaven there, where the cottonwoods sway and the rivers run slow, where the wildflowers bloom and the cool winds blow. I still hear your laugh in the evening light, still see your shadow in the pale moonlight. Oh, love like ours was simple and true, like an old steel string crying soft and blue. And every star above still shines your name, out where the cottonwoods sway. We danced barefoot in the yard at night, radio low and the fireflies blast. Your hair moved free in the southern breeze, soft as a hymn through the willow trees. No diamond rings, no grand parade, just porch swing dreams that never fade. A cup of coffee, a worn out chair, and all the love two hearts could bear, where the cottonwoods sway and the rivers run slow, where the wildflowers bloom and the cool winds blow. I still hear your laugh in the evening light, still see your shadow in the pale moonlight. Oh, love like ours was simple and true, like an old steel string crying soft and blue. And every star above still shines your name, out where the cottonwoods sway. If I could go back, I know I would, to that little life that felt so good. No need for riches, no need for more, just your sweet smile at the kitchen door. And though the years roll on like rain, some kinds of love don't ever change, where the cottonwoods sway and the rivers run slow, where the wildflowers bloom and the cool winds blow. I still hold your love like a warm old song, the kind that stays when the years move on. Oh, love like ours was honest and true, like a steel guitar weeping deep for you. And every prayer I pray still sounds the same, out where the cottonwoods sway. Yes, every prayer I pray still sounds the same, out where the cottonwoods sway. There's a stretch of track outside of town where the freight rolls every night, and bluebonnets bloom in the springtime beneath the pale moonlight. You used to wait there by the fence with your sweater pulled up tight, and I'd come walking through the twilight dust to hold you close till morning light. We were young and full of promises, too pure to understand how time can slip right through your fingers like water through your hands. But Lord, the way you looked at me could make a poor man feel like gold, and every dream I ever dared was wrapped up in your soul. Blue bonnets by the line still bloom in my mind, like the love we swore would never fade back in those simpler times. And when the steel guitar sings low, I feel your hand in mine, and my heart goes drifting back again to those blue bonnets by the line. We built a little life together in a house with peeling paint, kitchen table, Sunday coffee, and faith enough for saints. You'd hum along to Merle and Patsy while the evening supper warmed, and I'd thank the Lord in silence for the shelter of your arms. Then one cold year the good Lord called and I watched you slip away. Now all that's left are whispered prayers and the memories that stay. But every spring I drive back out to where the wildflowers rise, and for a little while I see your face in the blue and open sky. Blue bonnets by the line still bloom in my mind, like the love we swore would never fade back in those simpler times. And when the steel guitar sings low, I feel your hand in mine, and my heart goes drifting back again to those blue bonnets by the line. Now the years have slowed my footsteps and the nights feel long and deep, but a man don't lose the truest love, he only learns to keep it folded in the quiet places where the soul goes when it aches. And mine still runs to meet you in every dawn that breaks. Blue bonnets by the line still bloom in my mind, like a tender song from yesterday, too beautiful to die. And when the last train whistles through, I'll close these weary eyes and pray I wake beside your love where the blue bonnets still rise. Yes, I'll meet you there someday, where the blue bonnets still rise. There's a willow by the gate at the end of our old drive, where the gravel used to sing beneath my tires every night. You'd be waiting on the porch with a lamp turned soft and low, and the whole wide world felt far away in that tender amber glow. Your dress would move just with the wind, like the cornfields down the lane, and your smile could calm the hardest day and wash away the strain. No riches stacked around us, just a roof, a patch of land, but every dream I ever needed was right there in your hands. By the willow, by the gate, that's where love became my faith. With your sweet voice in the evening air and your shadow in the screen door frame, while the steel guitar cried softly and the stars came out in rows, I found the truest part of life by the willow, by the gate. We had Sunday shoes and workday boots and a Bible on the shelf, a little white table in the kitchen, and not much more than ourselves. You'd hum while supper simmered, I'd sit and watch you smile, and think a man could walk through fire to keep a love like that a while. Then the years rolled by so quickly, like thunder past the hills, and time took more than I was ready for it to ever take still. Now sometimes in the twilight, when the day gives up its gold, I swear I see you there again, same as all those years ago. By the willow, by the gate, that's where love became my faith. found the truest part of life by the willow, by the gate. Now some men leave their hearts in cities or somewhere out on the plains, but mine is tied to that little home and the sound of your sweet name. And though I walk these days without you, I still feel you in the breeze, in the willow branches swaying slow, and the hush between the trees. By the willow, by the gate, that's where love still makes me wait for the day I see your face again, beyond the sorrow and the years, while the steel guitar keeps singing like a memory, soft and slow. I'll carry you through every mile till the good Lord calls me home. Yes, I'll carry you through every mile by the willow, by the gate. This old road runs by the river like it did when we were young, past the barn and past the cotton fields where summer songs were sung. I still slow down by your daddy's place, though nobody lives there now, and I see you in that front yard light with your hair falling down. You were dressed in pale blue gingham with your shoes held in your hand, laughing like the whole wide world was ours to understand. The fireflies came out around us as the sun slipped from the sky, and I learned that night a man can live on one sweet look a lifetime. I still hear your name on the wind, blowing soft through the pines again, like an old refrain from long ago, too deep in my heart to ever let go. And when the steel guitar cries low, Lord, it takes me where I ache to go, back to the days love felt true as spring, when I still heard your name on the wind. We were married in October at the little church in town. You wore lace and carried wildflowers as the leaves came drifting down. We built our life on honest work and the faith that love would stay, in a white frame house with a porch swing at the end of middle lane. Then the years rolled by like freight trains, fast and cold and hard, till one December took you from me and left silence in the yard. Now your apron hangs in the kitchen and your Bible by the bed, and every room still holds your touch like you never really left. I still hear your name on the wind, blowing soft through the pines again, like an old refrain from long ago, too deep in my heart to ever let go. And when the steel guitar cries low, Lord, it takes me where I ache to go, back to the days love felt true as spring, when I still heard your name on the wind. Some folks say time can heal you, some wounds just settle in. You learn to wear the hurt with grace and let the memories live. So I sit out here most evenings as the shadows stretch and bend. And thank the Lord I had your love, though I won't hold it again. I still hear your name on the wind, blowing soft through the pines again. Like a tender hymn, the dust still sings through the fields and the cedar limbs. And when my days on earth are through, I pray the Lord lets me walk to you. Till then I'll live with this ache within, and your sweet name on the wind. Yes, I'll live and die with this old heart's friend, your sweet name on the wind. There's a moon hung low on the edge of town, and the fields turn silver when the sun goes down. You're standing there in that cotton dress, Lord, I still remember every little step. The night was still, just the crickets singing, old screen door soft in the distance swinging. You smiled at me like the world was right, and the stars leaned in on that summer night. Moonlight on the fence, your hand in mine, sweet slow dance in the pines. A heart like yours don't come around twice, soft as a prayer, warm as July. And every time that old wind blows through the tall grass and the gravel road, I go back again to where love made sense under moonlight on the fence. That old farmhouse and a porch light glow, coffee getting cold, but we move real slow. No big words, no grand goodbye, just honest love in your quiet eyes. Your head leaned close to my shoulder then, like we both knew we were more than friends. And somewhere deep in that midnight blue, I gave my restless heart to you. Moonlight on the fence, your hand in mine, sweet slow dance in the pines. A heart like yours don't come around twice, soft as a prayer, warm as July. And every time that old wind blows through the tall grass and the gravel road, I go back again to where love made sense under moonlight on the fence. Now the years roll by like an old freight train. Some things fade, but love remains. And if I had one wish left to spend, I'd meet you there in that light again. Moonlight on the fence, your hand in mine, sweet slow dance in the pines. A heart like yours still shines so bright, soft as a memory in the dead of night. And every dream my soul still knows runs through those fields and those old back roads. I find you again where time gets spent under moonlight on the fence. Yes, I find you again where time gets spent under moonlight on the fence. There's a road runs west of nowhere, past the fields and weathered pines. where the gravel hums beneath the wheels and the sun falls slow in time. I used to drive that road each evening with your name on my mind, to a little house with a porch light burning just off the county line. You'd be waiting by the screen door in that faded flower dress, hair tied back, hands wrapped round, a little cup of coffee left, and the radio would play soft country from the kitchen through the night, while I thank the Lord for one more day and the warmth in your sweet eyes. There's still dust on the county line, still a little ache in this heart of mine, still a steel guitar crying low for the love I knew so long ago. And every mile that old truck rolls brings back a life that filled my soul with simple dreams and honest time out where the dust meets the county line. We weren't rich in any measure, but we had enough somehow, a roof that held through stormy weather, faith to work things out. You grew roses by the fence post, I fixed the gate each spring, and every Sunday after supper you'd laugh at the songs I'd sing. Then the years moved like a river, quiet, deep, and hard to hold, till one December took your hand from mine and left this house so cold. Now I still drive that road at sundown when the sky turns amber red, and talk to you like you're beside me in the silence up ahead. There's still dust on the county line, still a little ache in this heart of mine, still a steel guitar crying low for the love I knew so long ago. And every mile that old truck rolls brings back a life that filled my soul with simple dreams and honest time out where the dust meets the county line. Some folks say the heart grows stronger when it learns to live with loss, but all I know is love like yours still lingers in the frost, in the porch boards and the curtains, in the wind through the tall cornrows, in every prayer I whisper low to the only heaven I know. There's still dust on the county line, and your sweet love still walks my mind like a soft old tune at closing time, too true to leave behind. And when my days have all been spent and this worn out road finally ends, I pray I find your hand in mine beyond the dust and county line. Yes, I pray I find your hand in mine beyond the dust and county line. There's an old two-lane that winds back home, past the fields and the mill, and every mile of that broken road knows I love you still. I can see that little white farmhouse at the top of the hill, with the evening sun on the porch out front, and the world turning soft and still. You'd be standing there by the screen door, with your hair pinned up just right, apron on and a smile so warm it could outshine any light. The supper steam from the kitchen and the radio singing low. Lord, a tired man never had to ask if he was wanted home. You were the light in my window, the calm in my restless soul, the reason this old heart kept going when the world turned hard and cold. And though the years have changed the weather and time has taken its toll, I still see your love shining steady, like the light in my window. We weren't rich in silver or diamonds, but we had what mattered most. A table set with honest laughter and hands I love to hold. Sunday mornings in your blue dress, church bells ringing clear, and every prayer I ever whispered was already answered there. Now the porch swing moves a little when the evening breeze rolls through, and sometimes I turn my head too fast, still thinking I'll see you. But memory's got a gentle way of bringing back the truth, that the best part of this life I lived was every day with you. You were the light in my window, the calm in my restless soul, the reason this old heart kept going when the world turned hard and cold. And though the years have changed the weather and time has taken its toll, I still see your love shining steady, like the light in my window. Now the nights are long and quiet, and the house feels twice its size, but I still thank the Lord above for the love I had in life. Some men chase down glory, some never find what's true, but I had heaven for a little while, and heaven looked like you. You were the light in my window, the song in this old heart's rhyme, the soft and faithful hand God gave me for the hard and heavy times. And when they lay me down to rest beyond this world, I know, I pray I see that lamp still burning, like the light in my window. Yes, I pray I see your sweet love glow, like the light in my window. There's a bar on the edge of town where the lights stay low and the sun don't come around. I take the same seat every night, trying to make things feel alright. Bartender knows my name, pours my drink before I say, says, son, you ought to move on, but he don't know where I've gone. There's a song on that old jukebox that hits me like a hard cold shock. It was playing when you said goodbye, now I hear it every time. I see you in the neon glow, in every face I barely know, like a ghost I can't outrun since the day you've been gone. Now it's just a bar stool and a memory and a love that won't set me free. Every sip just takes me back down that same old track. Oh, I try to drown what used to be, but it always finds its way to me. No matter how far I roam, it's just a bar stool and a heart alone. I've had strangers try to talk, but I just sit here with my thoughts, 'cause they don't know what it's like to lose your whole world overnight. You were more than just a flame, more than just a name. You were everything I knew. Now I'm nothing without you. Closing time comes way too fast, but I still ain't done with the past. So I sit out in the dark, trying to quiet down my heart. I know this ain't the way to live another day, but it's the only thing I found that keeps you hanging around. Now it's just a bar stool and a memory and a love that won't set me free. Every sip just takes me back down that same old track. Oh, I try to drown what used to be, but it always finds its way to me. No matter how far I roam, it's just a bar stool and a heart alone. Maybe someday I'll walk away, leave this place in yesterday, but tonight I'll stay right here with what I lost and what I fear. 'Cause leaving means letting go, and that's something I don't know how to do without you, or what we went through. It's still a bar stool and a memory, but it's all that's left of you and me. Every tear I try to hide falls with every night. Oh, I might stand up and walk away, but you'll still be here to stay. In every glass I'm holding on, you'll be there long after I'm gone. A bar stool and a memory. We were dancing in a field of fireflies, barefoot dreams under painted skies. You held a land and I held your hand, didn't need more to understand.
We carved our names in a fence post line, swore forever in the summertime, but forever felt so far away back in those innocent days.
I still keep that lantern by my bed, like a light for all the words unsaid. Every night when the shadows fall,
I swear I hear your distant call.
Mama said time will ease the pain, but time just whispers your name again. Through every season, every day, I kept loving you,
pretending like lands in the wind. We tried to stay holding on while we drifted away, but the flame inside never never died. Even when we said goodbye, all through the dark and the miles between, you're still the light I've always seen. No matter where this life begins, it leads me back like lanterns in the wind.
I've been walking through 1,000 nights, chasing ghosts and neon lights, but every road just feels the same without you whispering my name.
Now I'm standing where we used to be. That old fence post still holds our dreams, and I'm wondering if you might still be waiting in that light.
I saw your silhouette in the dust tonight, felt my heart come back to life. All the years just felt like rain, washed away the hurt and pain.
I should turn, I should walk away, but love don't listen anyway. And here we are where it all began, just like we never ran. Like lanterns in the wind, we tried to stay, holding on while we drifted away, but the flame inside never died. Even when we said goodbye, all through the dark and the miles between, you're still the light I've always seen. No matter where this life begins, it leads me back like lanterns in the wind.
I was lost in the night so long,
but your love kept burning strong.
can we light it up again?
We don't have to just pretend.
Every spark we tried to hide still found a way
to survive. Like lanterns in the wind, now we shine through every storm, through all the time. What we lost, we finally found in this love that came back around. Oh, take my hand, don't let it fade. We were always meant this way. Through every loss and every bend, we're still burning like lanterns in the wind.
Lanterns in the wind.
We built our dreams on a front porch swing, with simple vows and a broken string of a life we tried to tune. Underneath that harvest moon, you said love would see us through every storm we ever knew. But storms don't always pass, sometimes they just last. There's a silence where your voice once stayed in the plans we never made, and every promise left behind still echoes through my mind. I held on longer than I should, believing love would turn out good, but some stories don't unfold the way we're told. We were a love that time forgot, holding on to what we lost through the years and all the pain, still calling out your name. Oh, we tried but couldn't be what we dreamed so helplessly. Now all that's left of what we got is a love that time forgot. I still walk by that old oak tree where you carved your name with me. Though the letters fade away, I still see them clear as day. Every road I wander down leads me back to that small town where your memory still remains in quiet ways. I don't blame the way things went or the years we Sometimes love just slips right through, no matter what you do. But if I had one chance again, I'd go back to way back when. Hold you close and never part, protect that heart. We were a love that time forgot, holding on to what we lost through the years and all the pain, still calling out your name. Oh, we tried but couldn't be what we dreamed so helplessly. Now all that's left of what we got is a love that time forgot. Maybe somewhere far away there's a place where lovers stay, where goodbye don't mean the end and broken hearts can mend. I'd like to think we'll meet there too, start again like lovers do, in a world where love don't fade or slip away. We were a love that time forgot, but I cherish what we got. Every tear and every smile made it all worthwhile. Although you're gone, you still remain in every joy and every pain, forever etched inside my heart right from the start. A love time forgot.
There's a stretch of blacktop out past town where the white lines fade and the sun goes down. I used to drive there to clear my mind. Now it's just where I go to pass the time. Your voice still rides in the passenger seat, and every silence and every beat, like you never really went away, just turned into yesterday. There's a gas station where we'd pull in late, share a laugh and a paper plate. You'd steal my fries, I'd steal a kiss. Man, I never thought I'd miss this. Now the neon hums, but it ain't the same. Don't nobody there knows your name, and every mile I roll on through just keeps bringing me back to you. Where the highway ends, that's where I break, where I feel every choice I made, all the words I never said, and the nights I left you alone instead. Oh, I keep on driving, but I can't pretend there's a road out there that'll help me mend, 'cause every turn just bends again right back to you. Where the highway ends, I try to outrun what I left behind, but regret's got a longer line. It waits for you at every stop, don't matter where you drop. I see your smile in the rear view glow, fading with every mile I go, but it never really disappears, just lingers through the years. If I could find that night again, before the hurt, before the end, I'd pull you close and make it right, hold on with all my might. But time don't turn for a man like me, just keeps rolling endlessly, and all I've got to hold on to is a worn out dream of you. Where the highway ends, that's where I break, where I feel every choice I made, all the words I never said, and the nights I left you alone instead. Oh, I keep on driving, but I can't pretend there's a road out there that'll help me mend, 'cause every turn just bends again right back I finally see what your love once meant to me. Every mile I drove away was the price I had to pay. Oh, I'd give it all just to begin, turn around and come back in. But all I've got left in the end is your memory, where the highway ends.
There's a chair you used to sit in by the window every night. Now it holds the quiet shadows and the echo of your life. Your old coat still hangs by the door, like you'll walk in once more. But I know deep in my heart we've been worlds apart. I still cook your favorite meals, though there's no one here to feel the warmth we used to share in that simple love we had. Every corner of this home feels less empty, less alone, when I close my eyes and see you right here with me. Your memory still lives here in every wall and every tear. In the silence of the night, you're the whisper in my life. Oh, I never said goodbye, I just let you drift away. But your memory still lives here, and it never fades away. Sunday mornings feel the same, with your picture in a frame. I talk to you like you're around, though you're nowhere to be found. People say I should move on, but they don't know where you've gone. You're not lost, just out of sight, somewhere past the light. If there's a place beyond this pain where we'll meet again someday, I'll be waiting patiently for you to come find me. Till that day I'll carry on, singing our old favorite songs, keeping every piece of you in the things I do. Your memory still lives here in every wall and every tear. In the silence of the night, you're the whisper in my life. Oh, I never said goodbye, I just let you drift away. But your memory still lives here, and it never fades away. Love like ours don't disappear, it just changes through the years, finds a way to softly stay, even when you're far away. I can feel you in the breeze, through the rustling of the trees, like a song that lingers on, even when it's gone. Your memory still lives here, stronger now than any fear. Through the sorrow, through the grace, I still see your face. Oh, until the day we meet
There's a whisper through the pines tonight, carried soft on the cool moonlight. Sounds a lot like the way you'd say my name at the end of the day. I tried to tell myself it's just the breeze playing tricks through the trees, but every time it calls again, I hear your voice in the wind. I've been working fields from dawn till dark, trying to mend this broken heart, but every furrow, every line leads me back to another time when you'd wait out by the gate, smiling like you couldn't wait for me to come back home to you, like I was meant to do. It's your name on the wind calling out to me through the dust and the memory, like a song I can't forget, or a love I can't regret. Oh, no matter where I roam, it's the sound that brings me home. Through the miles I wander in, I still hear your name on the wind. There's an old coat hanging by the door, don't fit me like it did before. Guess I changed in ways I see, and ways that still trouble me. I should have been a better man, done more than just make plans, but I let you slip away. Now I live with that every day. If there's a way to make things right, I'd walk it every day and night, just to hear you say once more you still love me like before. But life don't hand out second tries, just memories and alibis, and a heart that holds on tight to what it lost that night. It's your name on the wind calling out to me through the dust and the memory, like a song I can't forget, or a love I can't regret. Oh, no matter where I roam, it's a sound that brings me home. Through the miles I wander in, I still hear your name on the wind. Maybe love don't ever leave, just turns into what we believe, in every breath and every sigh and every long goodbye. And though I stand here on my own, I ain't ever been alone, 'cause you're with me deep within, like your name upon the wind. It's your name on the wind, soft and low, following everywhere I go. Through the years and all the pain, it still sounds the same. Oh, and when my road comes to an end, I know I'll hear your voice again, like a song that pulls me in. I'll go where I hear your name on the wind. Your name on the wind. I took the long way down a broken road, chasing after things I couldn't hold. Every town just felt the same, just different faces, different names.
But every night when the lights went low, your memory found me in the dark alone, like a whisper on a midnight breeze, saying, boy, come back to me.
I built a life in a quiet town, tried to settle my restless heart down, but every song on the radio sounded like a place we used to go.
I'd close my eyes and see your face, Feel your arms in that old embrace. Even when I tried to move on through, my heart stayed tied to you.
It always comes back to you and me, like a worn-out path through memory. No matter how far these roads may run, we end where we begun. Oh, through the hurt and the in-between, through every lost and broken dream, there's a love that time can't undo. It always comes back, back to you and me.
I heard you might still be around in that little house on the edge of town, so I drove all night just to see if you'd still open that door for me.
Now I'm standing here with a trembling heart, hoping we ain't too far apart. If there's still a spark in your eyes, maybe love survives.
When I saw you there in the pouring rain, every feeling came rushing back again. All the years just slipped away, like they never changed a thing.
I should be stronger, I should say no, but some things you just always know. And the truth I've tried so hard to hide is I never let you go. It always comes back to you and me, like a worn-out path through memory. No matter how far these roads may run, we end where we begun. Oh, through the hurt and the in-between, through every lost and broken dream, there's a love that time can't undo. It always comes back, back to you and me.
If I could change every wrong I've done,
You don't have to, you're still the one.
can we try one more time again?
We never really reached the end.
Every road just led us home to a love we've always known.
It always comes back to you and me,
Like the tide returns to the sea,
through every storm and shattered view. My heart found you, oh, take my hand, don't slip away. We've got forever starting today. Through every life and every dream, it's always been you and me.
back to you. And me.
There's a mile marker out on Highway 3 where you said goodbye to me. No tears, no looking back, just your shadow fading fast. I still slow down when I pass that sign, like I might turn back time, but the road just carries on, like you were never gone. There's a fence line running parallel to a story I can't tell. Every post another day since you turned and walked away. I tried to count the nights gone by, but they blur beneath this sky. And every star above me knows you're the one I can't let go. I'm stuck at the mile marker you left me, heart in the ditch where we fell off track. Every road I take just circles back to the mile marker you let me at. If I could drive beyond this pain, outrun your ghost in every lane, I would have done it long ago, but I don't know where with all the places we loved. Every line just leads me through 1,000 ways back to you. And the radio fades in and out like it's got its own doubts, playing songs we used to sing when love was everything. I remember how you'd hold my hand like you had this life all planned. Now I'm standing here alone with a heart that ain't my own, and I give every mile I've made for one more word you never said. But silence is the only sound that's following me around. I'm stuck at the mile marker you left me, heart in the ditch where we fell off track. Every road I take just circles back to the mile marker you left me at. If I could drive beyond this pain, I'd run your ghost in every lane. I would have done it long ago, but I don't know where else to go. Maybe roads don't set you free, maybe they just let you see what you lost along the way, and why it never fades. I'm stuck at the mile marker you left me, with a broken heart I can't unpack. Every mile just brings me back to the mile marker you left me at. If there's a road that leads me home, it ain't one I walk alone, 'cause every path I've ever known still ends with you and me gone. You left me right there.
There's a quiet in this midnight air, feels like you're still standing there. Same moon hanging low and bright, like it watched us every night.
I trace your name in window frost, counting all the time we lost, but somehow it still feels true, like the sky remembers you.
I've been drifting town to town, carrying this love around, like a song I can't let go, playing on the radio.
And every road I take just bends back to where our story ends, or maybe where it starts again. Underneath that sky back then, we were written in the light of 1,000 summer nights. Even when we're far apart, we're never off that chart. We're still under the same old stars, no matter where we are. Same sky, same endless blue, still shining over me and you. Through every tear, through every scar, love don't fade, it travels far. If you feel it like I do, we're still under the same old stars.
I still hear your footsteps slow down that path we used to know. Every leaf and every breeze whispers back our memories.
And I hold on to that sound like it never left this town, like your arms still wrap me tight in the middle of the night.
I remember how you laugh at every photograph, saying time would never win if we just stayed where we'd been. Now I see what you meant. Every second that we spent still lives on in what we are, written in those same old stars. Distance is just space and time, but your heart still beats with mine.
We're still under the same old stars, no matter where we are. Same sky, if I whisper through the dark?
Will it find you where you are?
Love don't need a place or time, it just needs your heart and mind.
We're still under the same old stars, no matter where we are. Every wish and every prayer still connects us through the air.
Through every mile, near or far, you're right here inside my heart. You're forever something true, it's written in the stars with you.
Same old stars
shining on There's a gravel road outside this town where the world slows down when the sun dips down, and I still drive by that mailbox lane just to see your name.
There's a swing that creaks in the evening air, like it's waiting for us to still be there. Two young hearts with nowhere to go, but nowhere felt like home.
I remember nights in a borrowed dress, you said I looked like happiness.
Fireflies dancing in your eyes under southern skies.
You carved our names in that old oak tree, said forever's where we'd be.
And I believed every word you said, like a prayer in my head.
Some dreams fade, some
stay alive. Some loves never say goodbye. To that front porch light, where we kissed in the pale moonlight, where forever felt so right in your arms that night. Every laugh, every tear we knew still feels like it's me and you. If love's a road, it leads me right back to that front porch light.
And now the paint's all peeling off that door, and your footsteps don't live here no more, but the wind still hums our old refrain like it knows your name.
I've been chasing time I can't outrun, through every mile, through everyone, but nothing ever felt as true as loving you.
I've been holding on to yesterday, and every song I couldn't play,
every note just pulls me back to where we're at.
And though life wrote lines we didn't choose, I never really learned to lose, 'cause loving you still feels the same, like an endless flame.
Take me back to that front porch light, where we danced on a summer night, where forever felt so right in your arms that night. Every dream we're holding tight still shines in that golden light. If love's a road, it leads me right back to that front porch light.
If I knock, would you let me in?
Like no time's ever been between.
Would your heart still call my name?
Like it never changed. Maybe love don't disappear, maybe it just waits right here. Take me back to that front porch light, where our shadows held on tight, where forever felt so right in your arms that night. Every road, every mile I've tried leads me back to you inside. If love's a spark we can't outfight, it's still burning in that light. It's still burning in that light. tonight. Same old song from 65. I close my eyes and there you are, leaning close beneath the stars, your hand resting on my waist, that familiar steady pace,
like the world just disappeared
every time you held me near.
I remember that summer dress, the way your hair fell in a mess. You laughed like nothing else was real, like love was all we had to feel. That old porch light dim and gold,
we were young but felt so old,
like forever had a sound in every step we turned around. We were caught in time so deep, in a moment we could keep.
We're still slow dancing in a memory, swaying like it used to be. Every step, every breath, still alive inside my chest. Though the years have come and gone, that old feeling still holding on. If love's a song that never ends, we're still dancing now like then. I still wear that shade of blue, the one you said brought out my truth. And every mirror in this room still reflects a piece of you.
There's a rhythm in my heart that don't know where you are, but it beats just like it did
back when we were kids. I've been hearing violins in places you've never been, but they all play back that tune from that night beneath the moon. And every step I take alone feels like I'm still coming home to the way you pulled me near, like the world just disappeared.
Even time can't steal away what we felt that yesterday.
We're still slow dancing in a memory, swaying like it used to be. Every step, every breath, still alive inside my chest. Though the years have come and gone, that old feeling still holding on. If love's a song that never ends, we're still dancing now like then.
If I could turn the night around, I'd meet you where we first were found,
in that glow of borrowed time, where your heart was next to mine.
Maybe we never really left,
we just live in what we kept. We're still slow dancing in a memory, lost in what will always be. Every touch, every sigh, still alive, it never died. Through the silence, through the years, through the laughter, through the tears, it forever lives somewhere. It's in the dance we still share.
hold me close,
Don't let go in this memory.
There's a truck stop somewhere in between where I pull off to dream about a life I almost had and the love I almost kept. Coffee's cold, the night runs deep, and I ain't had much sleep since the day you said goodbye under that endless sky. There's a waitress who don't say much, but she knows that look too much of a man who's lost his way, trying not to break today. She fills my cup and walks away like she's seen this kind of pain 100 times or more. at this lonely roadside door. I'm just a truck stop somewhere in between what we were and what we'll never be. Every mile just wears me thin, like I'm losing you again. If there's a road that heals a heart, I missed my turn back at the start. Now I'm stuck in this in-between, at a truck stop chasing dreams. There's a payphone by the door outside. I stood there for a while, thinking maybe I'd call you up just to hear you breathe a while. But I hung it back before it rang, didn't know what I would say. How do you call a love that's gone when it's still here anyway? The sunrise creeps across the light, lighting up the things I've lost. And I start that engine slow, with nowhere left to go. Every highway looks the same, every town just calls your name. And I ain't found a place yet where I can just forget. I'm just a truck stop somewhere in between what we were and what we'll never be. Every mile just wears me thin, like I'm losing you again. If there's a road that heals a heart, I missed my turn back at the start. Now I'm stuck in this in-between, at a truck stop chasing dreams. Maybe love don't disappear, it just waits from year to year. And every place you pass on through, still holding on to you. I'm just a truck stop somewhere in between, with a heart that don't know what it means to let go and move along when holding on feels wrong. If there's a place where I belong, it's in the past where we were strong. Now I'm driving through the in-between, just a truck stop chasing dreams. Somewhere in between.
I found your jacket in the hall last night, with a folded note tucked deep inside. The ink had faded, but I knew your hand, like I still know where you stand. It said, "I'm sorry," in a trembling line. Then it stopped like you ran out of time, and all the words you couldn't say still live with me today. We were breaking without making a sound, just two lost hearts going down. Too much pride and too little grace left love with no place. I remember how you'd look at me like I was all you'd ever need. Now I read between those lines you wrote, and every word still hurts my soul. The last letter you never sent still says everything you meant, in every tear that stains a page, in every word you couldn't say. And though it came too late to mend, I still read it now and then, like maybe love ain't reached its end in the last letter you never sent. There's a silence where your voice once stayed, in the echoes of the plans we made, and I'd give anything tonight to make it right. But time don't turn and hearts don't wait when love gets lost in yesterday. Still I hold this paper close, like it's you I'm holding most. If you'd walk through that door again, would we be more than what's been? Or would we fall like we did before, on that same old floor? Guess I'll never truly know why you had to let me go, but your goodbye was never clear, so I keep you here. The last letter you never sent still speaks in past and present, through every line I memorize, through every sleepless night. And though it came too late to mend, I still read it now and then, like maybe love ain't reached its end in the last letter you never sent. Travel back in time, would yours still meet mine? Or are we just two broken hearts that never got to start again? The last letter you never sent still lives where my heart has been, through the years, through every scar. It never felt that far. I still keep it close to me.